Hello guys, today we will continue chapter change in profit sharing ratio among adjusting partner. In our previous lecture we will discuss adjustment of reserve, accumulated profit and losses. Today we will discuss devaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities. Revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities. Assets are revalued and liabilities are reassessed when there is change in profit sharing ratio, and the gain or losses arising from it is debited or credited to partners' capital account in their old profit sharing ratio. Means when assets are revalued, liabilities are reassessed. When there is a profit or loss, it is debited or credited to partners' capital account in their old profit sharing ratio. The reason for revaluation of assets and reassessment of liability is that any increase or decrease up to the change of profit sharing ratio is for the period before change in the profit sharing ratio. जो भी changes हुए हैं इसमें जब हम profit ratio change करते हैं is for the period before the change in profit sharing ratio. Therefore, it is distributed in partners' capital account in old ratio. Now, it may be partners may decided to record revised value of assets and liabilities in the books of firm, and the second one, not to record revised value of assets and liabilities in the books of firm. First, we will discuss how to record revised value of assets and liabilities in the books of firm. When assets and liabilities are recorded at revised value, then a new account is maintained that is called revaluation account. Then when revised value of assets and liabilities is recorded, that open a new account, revaluation account. It is also known as profit and loss adjustment account. It is a nominal in nature. Now, what journal entry to pass? How to prepare it? Let's have a look. When the value of assets increase in the value of assets, what journal entry will be passed? Assets account debited to revaluation account. When there is decrease in the value of assets, then revaluation account debited to assets account. Then another one, when there is increase in the value of liabilities, what will be the entry? Liabilities as credit balance, then revaluation account debited to liabilities account. The next one, when there is decrease in the value of liabilities, decrease in the value of liabilities, what will be the entry? Liabilities account debited to revaluation. The next entry may be if there is any unrecorded asset, then what will be the entry? Unrecorded assets account debited to revaluation account. When there is unrecorded liability is there, what will be the entry? Revaluation account debited to unrecorded liability account. Now in revaluation account there are two sides, debit side and credit side. If credit side is more than debit side, it means there is gain, profit. Now what will be the entry? Revaluation account debited to partners capital account. In their old profit sharing ratio. If debit side is more than credit side, debit side is more than credit side, then there is loss. How then to distribute? Partners capital account debited to revaluation account in old ratio. This is the general entries regarding revaluation account. Now, specimen, or you can say format of revaluation account is there. Revaluation account, debit side is there, credit side is there. Now, to decrease in the value of assets, to increase in the value of liabilities, to unrecorded liabilities. If there is decrease in value of assets, that should be taken on debit side. Increase in liability, debit side, to unrecorded liabilities. What comes credit side? By increase in the value of assets, by decrease in value of liabilities, unrecorded assets. Now if credit side exceed, there is a profit. profit on revaluation that will be distributed among partners in all ratio. You can say there are two partners A, B. It will be distributed in all ratio. If there is a loss, by loss on revaluation, assume there are two partners in their all ratio. This is about revaluation account. Now we take some example. Value of furniture to be increased by ₹10,000. फर्नीचर की वैल्यू 10,000 से इंक्रीज हो गई है. इट्स मीन इंक्रीज इन एसेट्स. तो व्हाट विल बी द एंट्री? फर्नीचर अकाउंट डेबिटेड टू रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट by 10,000. Now what will be the next? Value of machinery to be increased at ₹20,000 and book value is 10,000. In case of furniture 10,000 से बढ़ गई है. In value of machinery it increased to 20,000. इसकी वैल्यू अब 20,000 हो गई है. पहले कितनी थी? 10,000. It is also increased by 10,000. Machinery account debited to revaluation account ₹10,000. Now we take the another example. Stock is undervalued by 10%. Book value is ₹18,000. स्टॉक की वैल्यू हमने 10% से कम शो कर दी है. नाउ फर्स्ट वी विल ग्रोस अप, विल टेक द ओरिजिनल वैल्यू. हाउ विल यू कैलकुलेट? 18,000 into 100. 10% से कम हुई है 90 is equal to 20,000. Now 20,000 10% is 2,000. स्टॉक इज अंडर वैल्यूड. हमने कम वैल्यू शो कर दिया. 2,000 से इंक्रीज हो गई है. तो व्हाट विल बी द एंट्री? स्टॉक अकाउंट डेबिटेड टू रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट is ₹2,000 and 2,000. Now take more example. The next one, stock is overvalued by 10%. हमने स्टॉक की वैल्यू 10% से ज्यादा शो कर दी है. एंड द बुक वैल्यू इज ₹22,000. Now how will you calculate overvalued? 22,000 into 100 by 110, it's mean 2,000. What will be the entry? Revaluation account debited to stock account ₹2,000. Now the another one, there is unrecorded assets is ₹15,000. What will be the entry? Unrecorded assets account debited 15,000 to revaluation account ₹15,000. The another one, there is unrecorded liabilities towards suppliers is ₹8,000. So what will be the entry? Revaluation account debited to unrecorded liability debit rupees 8,000 and rupees 8,000. These were some examples how to prepare, how to journal entry of evaluation account. Now we take this one the case when we show the revised value. The second point is when partners note to record revised value of assets and liabilities in the books of firm. In the books of firm. When not to record revised value without affecting the value of assets and liability, we follow 4 steps to complete it. First, we will calculation of net effect of revaluation. First, we find out net effect. How to calculate? First, we take increase in the value of assets, then add decrease in the value of liabilities, less decrease in the value of assets, then less increase in the value of liabilities. After that, we will find out net effect of revaluation. First step, we will calculate net effect of revaluation. Second step, find sacrificing and gaining ratio. In second step, we will find out sacrificing ratio and gaining ratio. How to count it? First, old ratio, then less करेंगे new ratio, and then we will find out sacrificing or gaining ratio. This is the 2 step. Third step is calculate proportionate amount of net effect of revaluation. Net effect of revaluation. How to find out? For gaining partner, gain profit share into gain profit share into net effect of revaluation. For sacrificing partner, sacrified profit share into net effect of revaluation. First step, calculate net effect. Second step, calculate sacrificing and gaining ratio. Third step, proportionate amount of net effect of revaluation. Fourth, we will make entry. How to pass a entry? Gaining partner's capital account debited to sacrificing partner's capital account. We will follow 4 steps when a partner note to record revised value of assets and liability in the books of firm. Now we will take example to understand it better. We assume there are 3 partners A, B and C. Ratio is 5:3:2. New ratio there is 2:3:5. Old ratio is 5:3:2. 2 or new ratio is 2:3:5. There are book values given of assets and then revised value. First है land and building. Land and building book value has ₹5 lakh and revised value 5,50,000. The next one is furniture. Is book value of 2,50,000 and revised value of 2,40,000. There are some liability creditors are there. In books, value is 60,000, revised value is 55,000. Then outstanding expenses are there. Book value is 60,000, revised value is 75,000. Now we will prepare according to without effect the revised value, means not to record in the books of a firm. First step, we will calculate net effect of revaluation. We follow 4 steps to calculate it. First, if there is increasing value of assets, land and building is increasing by ₹50,000 plus 50,000, then there is decrease in assets, it will be shown in minus 10,000. Now liabilities also decreasing plus 5,000. The next one, liabilities is increasing by 15,000. Its total is 55,000. Then there is 25,000. What will be the net effect? It's ₹30,000. In first step, we have calculated net effect. Second step, we will find out sacrificing ratio and gaining ratio. What is the formula? Old ratio minus new ratio. Old ratio is 5/10, 3/10 and 2/10. New ratio is by 2/10, 3/10 and 5/10. Now we will calculate sacrificing on it. LCM is 10, 5 minus 2, 3/10. Its plus sign is there, it means sacrificing. Then next one is 3 minus 3 matlab 0, no gain, no sacrifice. And the third one is 10, 2 minus 5 minus 3/10. Negative sign means gaining partner. C is gaining, A is sacrifice. Second step, we have calculate the sacrificing and old ratio. Now in third step, we will find out proportionate amount of net effect of revaluation. How to calculate? Net effect is 30,000 for gaining partner C into sacrifice ratio is minus 3/10. Its mean ₹9,000. Now for gaining partner for A, 30,000 in plus 3/10 means is 9,000. Now what will be the fourth step? We will make the adjustment entry. What will be the entry? C's capital account debited to sacrificing mean A's capital account debited 9,000. This fourth step we have to follow when no revised value of the assets and liabilities are recorded in the books of firm. This is all about your second chapter, change in profit sharing ratio. We have already discussed how to calculate sacrificing and gaining ratio, how to treatment of goodwill, how to just accounting for the reserve and accumulated profit and losses, and evaluation of assets and liabilities. Goodbye.